a chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Math.
Don't look at you'll give yourself a headache.
I'm not sure I learned anything.
我也是。这边应该是没东西了，我猜想。哦，可以问了耶，一个一个问上去，还是先看一下人家在找房间？先看房间好了。嗨，菲菲的房间。What's this?
Fifi's got some.
What is all this?
What's this? 哦，我是不是看到不该看的东西？这是谁？这又是谁？这是谁啊？怎么有我？怎么也有我？这个，我们俩是一伙的吗？这两个是这样吗？是这样吗？这箭头是这样子。
Who is that?
No idea.
Who is that?
No idea.
这个是
That's you, Sally.
What? I do not look like I.
Do I?
Is that supposed to be me?
That's just the face you make. Does make you wonder though.
I think that's supposed to be Felix. That's gotta be Flora.
好，现在目前这个的话，
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And
哦，
amused. Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
你们两个干嘛演起来？好可爱哦！哦，天哪！哦
It looks like a microscope.
Can I touch it?
，OK, sure. What's this?
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
放大镜。What's this? 各种不同的大小的。该不会？难道我跟我想的有点类似？好像中间有个不太对。对啊，这样子应该是对的。这又变大了。 所以这应该不用对到。这样不行，这样会不会对不到？应该是要重叠吧，然后才会跟那个里面的那个，可是重叠就会有些会不对。对啊，这边的镜子也不对，这边镜子最大的凸镜是这个，这个是正确的。这个要大的。有点不知道要怎么调会比较好一点。What happened？ 要怎么调会比较好一点？我想一想，我一定能想办法的。所以就跟这个一样的接缝，不是啊，我好像知道原理，但是接缝不等于那个啊，所以就是。
I guess
The
that.
four lenses, so they must each have a specific position along the road.
I got it.
OK，
Sounds like it unlocked.
右边一定是锁吧？
Yeah.
可以了。
It's built on top of a. There's a book in here.
嗨，你好。一本旧的书，很像日记，用奇怪的金属装置锁着。锁着，所以它不能打开，是这样的意思吗？睡得很饱呢。
It's a magnifier.
How come you?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a
You
pipe?
couldn't pull off a pipe.
好，
I don't know what that drink is,
I'd
but
read you, but there's nothing.
that's even worse.
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something
Is it
Phoebe.
a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiome.
Scientific, probably. I'll openly admit I have stuff.
You gonna rummage? I give it 5 minutes before you.
That's a whole lot of
Boxes of stuff.
什么？
a pretty ornate window.
We're supposed to.
And over a simple trick, but it really
Boxes of stuff.
OK， 走开。目前没有，上面2个可以讲话了，就慢慢这样子啪啪啪啪啪啪走顺过来好了，就从这边开始吧。怀疑。
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Oh.
Out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
不是你的
It's
颜
not
料
your
罐。
paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's. Something to prove who it. Let's take a closer look at this.
看一下这个。哎，可以这样子哦。那的红色颜料遭窃后被调换。但菲瑞注意到发生什么事情，但被 Felix 弄坏。
Freya's red
哎
paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, and broken by Felix. Almost. Maybe just.
这2个线索的关联是什么？被用作凶器，且2个都留在富尔塔，为了隐藏而被盖着。
Freya's red paint
哦，
stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That
哦，
red paint is from Freya supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this is connected to your murder.
哎，你也有。哦，你也可以帮忙想。Felix 偷了 Fira 的话，为什么和谋杀有关系？这个东西不知怎么充满了血。在 Felix 画他之前，不对，之后所捡到的呢，是几周前画的。在画他之前。
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood by Freya several weeks ago. Almost. Maybe
应该是用它画完之后，
this red paint pot was somehow filled with almost.
换那个洒在地上。
This red paint almost.
不是，全洒在地上。
This red
不对
almost.
不对不对，它应该没有洒在地上，那个是真的血，可是它的那个颜料里面有全部都血。这个
This red paint
对
almost. Maybe
哇，它之后不是全洒在，也不是在它之后，
this red
对
paint，pot
在它之前
was
就被换
somehow
掉
filled
了。
with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh, that,
所以你在那之前就把人家东西换掉。
right. Fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure, so I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
空的，
You went into her room?
所以它原本是空的，
Moment, but it's just
然后
paint.
莫名其妙什么时候装的血？
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I
Oh.
needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
发生事情，发生什么事情？可以再问吗？
The
Oh,
entire
it's not just me. I think it's the actual coach.
That's one of Freya's. It's impressive.
点东西。
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way. My daughter Fiona and her best friend, they grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice. No idea. Where did you find that?
It was in the library.
Really? How odd. Why would someone lock
We
up...
think it's a secret.
Aha!
这边问的差不多 ，OK 正常的。然后先问这边，但是要怎么问出来？
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it?
没
Have
理
you
我
seen，this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
没理我，有理我。
I really thought she was gonna. What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies?
好，
You haven't seen this yet.
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people next to you?
哦，你这样怎么问得出来？你可不可以理我？
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora's hand.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
哦，那个好像不是刀，看起来不是
It's
刀
not。a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife.
这个东西
Let's take a closer look at this.
很像这个东西。我觉得，因为那时候我看到这个羽毛的时候，就觉得有点奇怪呢。不是被藏起来，其实只不过是一根羽毛，来自墨姬鸟。
Knife is actually just a feather from an ink-dip bird.
It's definitely the right. But the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting. Is there anything to suggest that the ink?
有，在这个东西里面有这个东西是红色的，所以
This little thing? I don't understand. Come to think of it, why would Flora be?
好来看一下哈。发现你是谁？嗯？ 这一只 Flora 跟红白之间是怎么回事？他攻击了 Flora， 所以他毁了一根羽毛。好像不对。
The ink. Nope.
嗯。羊为什么是用血羊？它是 Penny 的宠物，所以它留了一根羽毛，好歹给它。
The ink dip bird. That's not right.
好像也不是。
The ink dip bird was Flora. Almost.
哦，这两个是这边是对的，所以好纪念它。
The ink dip bird
是
was
Flora 的
Flora's
宠
pet,
物，
so she kept a single feather to remember.
应该是跟他拿了一根羽毛。什么是养了一根羽
As
毛
a？ pet, and it died.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important.
哦，
All right. So she
But
was.
where is it now?
I think she'd keep it somewhere.
Yeah, this is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
这里是藏有羽毛的地方。某个通常用来放羽毛的地方。
That's not right.
某个通常用来放羽毛的地方。啊，这个
That we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely. Flora?
终于要讲话了吗？
She's pointing at something. in
It's
the-
just a pile of book. Wait. There's
哦，会有 Flora 跟一只小鸟的，背上有一个写“送你的，爱你的 Freya”。不，啊，你要终于开始开口讲话了吗？
We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of. You must be proud of her.
你为恭维。
We met Felix. He's one of our suspects, so if you
为恭维
Nice。try. I like these drawings, Flora.
is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
有还是没有？你攻击你做医生啊！你不要这样啊！所以这边的疑点差不多结束，那我是不是该可以来问一下他了？刚刚有个小东西给你，抱歉按错。好哦，这样还是可以看到我们的关系。Lawrence 没有是兄弟姐妹，或者是不会念 Pointer Felix Fellow Fifi Fellow Vera 朋友 Just Friend 朋友，所以他跟他也算很亲，女儿跟他也是很亲近，一直都在这边。没拿到，事实上他拿着是一个红白相间的墨迹鸟的。味道Flora 现在画是那个羽毛也在讲羽毛后呢，所以这个的也没有任何的太大的关系。哦吼 ，Hello， 供词哦，对我还没听你讲供词。
A book.
A book,
My book.
my book.
And what's in it?
Pages. Freya drew these,
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never.
Well, I think it was a gift for like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
哦，供词没听
I
到
was。in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
哦，OK。现在应该没有太多。诶，这是什么？
A book? Fundamental.
I guess somebody dropped it. It's musty.
What exactly?
Must, you asked.
Nice.
哼。OK， 从这边这样子查得过来，那我要从这边查过来下去。一户家慢慢查过来。你是谁？
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. So quiet, so...
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern. We are but...
Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Percival
Seems like this tower
Pointer。
belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Helpful.
我只想知道你的头那个是屋顶还是头发？你可以只是拿个东西遮着你的秃头吗？OK。
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the planet, and of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, I mean, yes, I've studied the stars.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return. Nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool.
哎，你
Tell
好
the。Cosmos I say hi.
昨天
So which one is Tangle Tower?
What's that?
There are two towers, right? Flora?
Neither? Truly, I'd have to ask Flora.
She named the house?
The whole thing is a result
With
of her...
Felix, you mean? Her husband?
No, her brother and sister. The Remington family was a rather tumultuous
Rem
unit,
跟
you see.
家族纷争不断。
I don't think Flora has spoken with any of them in over a decade.
嗯，
Not exactly a wealth of information, is it?
It's enough.
A very old I'd recommend you leave it well alone. The poor fellow's in bad enough shape as it is. Isn't the process of decay...
It's not really decaying.
It's becoming what... Where on earth did you find that?
Where
It was in the bush
did you
outside.
find that?
I think someone threw
How peculiar.
不会啦，开心就好了。
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real blood on it? The whole thing is rather vulgar.
可是已经证实不是了。
Pointer property originally purloined by the fellows. Typical.
你是不是对那个家族
I
有点
haven't
偏
seen
见？
that tape. Who broke it?
No idea.
Ah, well. But is this important?
Possibly.
Here's a thought. Do you suppose, after all, it was
I
found?
guess it's possible.
不太
Curious
可能。
little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment.
How bizarre.
Can't a woman keep an empty egg in her room?
This is supposed to be Felix, is
I
it?
think so.
I see he's afforded himself considerable artistic life. This looks a little rushed, even by Felix's
At
standards.
least he tried.
Yes, I suppose it's good for the old fellow to have... Keeps his mind from decaying, you know. Freya was well acquainted with the abstract, I'll say that much.
What does it look like to you?
To me, it's a big...
What a fascinating...
He's right, though. It is a big red thing.
These were drawn by Freya. She must have drawn that one of Hawkshaw rather recently.
I guess.
Hawkshaw 到底是谁啊？
His two closest friends. Freya looks so innocent there.
你们好像双方对 Freya 感觉都是不错的印象的样子
That's a very old
的
book,
样子
isn't
的。
it? Looks like someone could have taken better care of it.
I like the look of a well-read book, better than one that's never been opened.
Ah, well put. A diary can be a wonderful outlet for an outpouring.
How do you know it's a
I
diary?
suppose I don't, but
Oh.
it does look like a diary. Yes, very nice. Where is that bird of Flora's? It's been a while since I've seen.
哦，已经有讲到，很久没有看到他，但是因为已经不在了，失踪了。
A listless soul.
What's wrong with her?
Not sure. She's always been troubled. Comes from a I'd say you could ask her. I think you might find that to
我知道
He。should learn to make the most of his lot in life. And he does have a lot in
You're
life.
talking about money?
Among other things, but yes, he currently has agency. That is, if he hasn't already squandered it or lost.
You two don't get on?
Oh no, we're the best of friends.
就是你叫做好朋友是这个脸。
Ah, yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness knows what'll happen when she... I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a
She
microscope.
doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye on dangerously
You
intelligent.
sound jealous. Wait, are you two...
Oh no, we operate literally.
嗯
Nobody could deny her talent. She was artistically gifted.
Those two things aren't...
Was she ever interested in
I
astronomy?
don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire her. But I think she was captivated by more tangible things here on Earth. My daughter loved her. Fiona too.
Fiona
That said,
too.
In the last year or so, more and more I begun to notice her by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours. She must have explored every... Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long... I don't especially want to talk introspect. Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
I'm not sure if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
83.
Yeah, we don't have time.
太多了，很受不了。
The day began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's...
So you were all alone. Must have been a while before you found...
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find but out. A curious tug of fate led me to...
哈？
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
哦，所以是有一个 Hawkshaw 叫侦探这样。
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
It's tidier than the notebook.
So, even the most well-used notebook
A picture frame.
with no picture.
It's a chart. Which planet?
Pretty.
A spot.
They're in very good condition.
The bell jar.
What do people
Other
normally?
than bells, you... Every astronomy.
I want to try.
看什么？嗯
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's behind her is the back side of the easel. I can't really see anything behind it.
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would...
Maybe it's glued down.
I can just about see the... You can see right...
Not by accident.
I can see Flora. Behind her, I can't really see...
这边的话，
I can see the doorway. The door itself is on the...
那这个又是什么？
Is that a window?
I
Is
think...
there another room?
We should check
所以
that
我们
next time
上
we're over
次
there.
刚刚那时候前面那个主角说这个是屋顶吗？因为上面是用木板钉上去的，所以
Is that a...
I think it is.
Is there another
We
room?
should check
还有一
that
个
next time we're over there.
好，
It's too dark back there. It's too dark back there.
Isn't this supposed I'm pretty sure you need to see the
I can't
sky.
move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
好好好，
What?
Large
You're not wrong.
这是啥
A...
I would look at it.
？What's this？
Wait a minute. Earth in the middle. How old is this?
这是可以移动的。OK。哦，我好像知道是什么东西了。哦，差不多破了。真实结局 True Ending 破完了，那后续它其实有另外一个完整结局是怎么说啊？那个太长了，略长了，那个我就不是很想动了。诶，不对。诶
That's the one.
，Yeah， 我好像知道这个是什么啦。Yeah，
Did you hear that?
There's a little hatch on
A
the...
bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
那你说嘞？各种研究笔记图鉴，金甲虫因外骨骼的而得名，所以由大约90%的类似黄金的矿物组成，寿命为数年。它会发出巨大的嘶嘶声，记录超过95分贝，造成捕食者完全无法消耗，借以抵御捕食者。有时候不太可靠的传言指出，这种神秘生物会招来厄运。超过95分贝是多高音啊！太恐怖了吧！想问问你这啥东西？
So, we found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid. I think it must be something left behind by a previous inhabitant of Tangle Tower. I'm not the first scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
所以目前证词还不完整。
There's something about pointers, a something.
Let's ask him about it.
直接问，可以直接问，太好了。怀疑你。
So, Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh? Go on.
你并非对人，你发现一个陨石直奔地球而来，你试图用自己的名字替一颗行星，靠北啊！
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
不同的研究领域。不知道你到底在研究什么？
That's not it.
不是这个。
I don't have time for tiny
Ho, ho, ho.
insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the unimaginably far away.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah, about that. Pointer's
Ho, 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 ho.
telescope is actually looking at the crime scene and
Wow,
not
bang.
up at the sky.
First, you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always sneaking around. Both towers and in the gardens too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question is important. You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Right.
还敢骗呐、
It's tidy in the note.
So even the most well-used.
所以他不是真正的天文学家，你只是在偷看呐、你有问题呀、What's this? Oh. What's this?
Check out that butter.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental. I don't like mirrors.
How do you get...
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavy.
Bird
They're
diagram.
beautiful. Someone. They're bird cage. But the birds.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
这是什么
What's those little windows?
I think they're there.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
and
And
especially...
it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
三只鸟鸟，三只色彩鲜艳的小鸟关在一个华丽却沉重的笼子里。P
A rather
There's a
magnificent
letter P carved into the side.
bird
They're
diagram.
beautiful. Someone. They're bird cage. But the birds.
that a
Oh,
metaphor?
it totally is.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Oh,
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely. And that
这
shade
是 the lovely 那个音调哦。
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Penny
Is that short for
Porter
Penelope?
Officially,
Pointer.
yes, but I never
不是
can
Porter
be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
哼，太妖艳了吧？
fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
Not a
A
little bit.
little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her. I can see that. I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
Haha.
I must say, I really don't care for people are better off when they just let themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly. She mostly ignores me if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same.
Oh, I mean,
No, no. I'm comfortable with it. She'd sit in the aviary
为什么谈到他的时候声音就变了？
and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve. Got it, thanks. For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her. But she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
他对你来说也算是个很重要的人，是吗？嗯。
Oh, she's beautiful. Who is she? Wait, is that me?
也还可以，好，谢谢。
Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion, I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide? Okay, so what should I do with that information? How does it help me? Don't look at me. You're the one who memorized it.
哦，嗯，
No, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that. Not to you. Try living in it for 20 years. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family
Is
will
that
pass.
fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest. Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing.
Oh, only last week I asked that miserable
I'm
hawk.
guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow... I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp. Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her...
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it.
嗯哼，
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
好了，可以
I
了。
doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little...
Don't you think?
It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting... Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable. How terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme, 3 different pinks. Obscene.
怎样是很难看，是不是啊？
Freya doesn't take very good care of her pains, does she? Then she was always had her own priorities. Oh, that's rather sad. Gaudy old Flora seems very fond of it. But then I could say the same thing about
Heyo.
哈，
a bit vain to call. If I'm not Miss Little Red and White One is supposed. I know a lot of people rather like. I find it overbearing. For some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew. Very nice.
Have you
Yeah.
seen these before? Yes.
All of them? Even this one of...
Yes.
Oh.
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Sometime
1-2年前。
Fiona settled on her. Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes.
Well, what about this bird, though?
This one was thought to be extinct for a long time.
So it's not...
You misunderstand. The very...
Oh.
最后只被灭绝。
That's our guess too.
Excellent. It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad.
How sad.
Not a fan of insects. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might.
No, can't say Freya, perhaps. I know she was...
Noted.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved. I think they know we're in the presence of...
They belong to you. Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all three of those.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest. Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? It's just my hat. It doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
OK，
We can get into Penny's room.
Now, like, right now?
现在可以直接去了，所以没有什么其他东
My
西。
little Ryan.
There's nothing written in the book.
中间撕了一条。我们还可以问东西哦，好像没问完。
20-something. Aquarius.
Travel.
Anywhere at all.
And have you studied the bird?
But of course. Where else do you think I developed
说他喜欢
my
鸟
love?
类
Where
这
I
样。
go, I always...
Because of the bird.
Oh, no, because of him.
Him
Silly to admit, but...
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz.
Fix，
He's not really the trash.
所以不是 Puppy 是
The very
Fix，
one.
所以好什么蓝色生死恋不是
You're engaged to a member of the fellow family?
哦，
That's interesting.
怎么莫名其妙，
Hmm.
有种被戴绿帽的感
I'm
觉。
not especially interested in whatever
哦，
tedious feuding goes on between Fitz and I.
我怎么好像知道什么？
Stay out of it altogether. I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day. Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
啊，
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
脸很臭呢。所以你的房间可以借我看看的是吧？让我看看。这啥？
That's some.
There's something just feels out of place.
嗯。先看看东西。这已经证实，可以看一下关系图了。等一下。Pandora Pointed Bug Break B 开头那边的世家。哦，这个是叔叔，叔叔。跟他是好密友，跟他是好朋友，密友算亲友的意思吗？菲尔是怎么死的？继续。姐妹，所以这个是这样子的。OK。这边没有错，所以刚刚找到的都没错。这啥
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
看一下。这啥？
Nope, they're wooden.
这什么 ？What's this？
Of all the perches.
调整整只7只鸟的位置。不对，不对，是不是颜色？
Nope.
No，
Must be something to do with those white lines.
是颜色吗？什么加什么会变成什么颜色之类的？
Nothing.
I think the birds are.
，That's the one.
哎呀，对嘛？
Did the door open?
小米，一张撕毁的纸揉成一团，里面抱着红色的花瓣，只剩有愤怒潦草的字迹。现在我要对付他。Now I'll get her。哟，怕，想干嘛
A little bit.
Let's see.
And
And this one appears to be
nice.
？Nice 是
a little tea set.
One of the
What's in
top
the other one?
birdseed. Benny's books, mostly novels.
This is the fanciest.
Too fancy.
What does that?
I don't know.
Looks like nature. Rude. Never get the feeling
The mannequin's dead.
that's not anything in
Bed
there is not
sheets.
even remotely suspicious. That bed.
Does it feel warm?
No, you're right.
It's not coming from the bed.
That bed.
Does it?
No,
It's
you-
not coming from the bed.
哦，随时没有东西了，
That might be the.
随时没有东西了。